Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetStreets.com, and today we are here at the Samsung Forum 2015 and we have the Samsung Galaxy E5 with us. I know this device has already been launched in India and it is available as well, but we have not done a hands-on review of this device, so we have seen it here, so we are doing it as of now. As far as the overall look and feel of the device is concerned, the device feels very heavy and it looks very premium in terms of the overall look and feel. It has followed the same design principle which you might have seen with Samsung Galaxy Grand series, I would say. So it looks like Samsung Galaxy Grand. It has a 5-inch display and a pretty good display quality is also there. You have Super AMOLED display which does give you pretty good viewing angles, and color production of the display is also very nice. The overall form factor of the device is good. You can easily hold the phone in one hand and you can also use this phone with one hand as well. Bezels are kind of thick, but again this is how it is. As far as the material which has been used on the edges, it is again plastic, but very good quality plastic is used, and again it has a chrome finish to it which does make it look very premium. As far as back is concerned, the back is made up of plastic which is glossy in terms of the look, but it has a matte finish to it. So this is again glossy in looks, but you have a very nice grip when you hold this device in hand. One more thing which you should note about this device is that you cannot remove the battery. It has a 2400 mAh battery which is there inside. We have an 8 megapixel camera at the back, and again if you compare this one with the Samsung Galaxy E7, that one has a 13 megapixel camera at the back. This is 8 megapixel. You can record high definition video from the rear camera, and you can also record slow motion videos. We have LED flash over there, loudspeaker over there. On this side we have the power and sleep key, which is a plastic button, gives you decent amount of feedback. On this side we have the volume rocker, which is also a plastic button, gives you decent amount of feedback. As far as SIM card connectivity is concerned, we can insert the SIM cards, the first SIM card here and the second SIM card over here. In case you don't want to use the second SIM card, you can insert a micro SD memory card onto this device over here, but in that case you won't be able to use the second SIM card. As far as bottom is concerned, we have 3.5 audio jack, we have primary microphone for voice calling, and when it comes to secondary microphone, we do have that on this phone, which is there at the top, which you can see over there, and we do have the other antennas over there. Talking about the overall front, we can see that we have the nice metallic earpiece on the front. We have proximity and ambient light sensors over there. A 5 megapixel camera is also there on the front. At the bottom we have a physical home button, and we do have capacitive buttons which do have backlit LED, so you can see them even in dark room. This is how the display look like. Again, the display is Super AMOLED display, so it does pretty good viewing angles. You can see this display from almost any angle, and the color production is also very nice. Talking about the software, it is running on the TouchWiz UI, and the TouchWiz UI is pretty responsive on this device. In initial testing, this is something which I can say. Let's take a look over the phone dialer. So we have the phone dialer over there. You can easily dial the number, and you also have the option of making a cellular video call, which is very good. We do have messaging application over there. Again, messaging application is not stock Android. It is the custom one which we normally see on the TouchWiz UI, and this is how the keyboard looks like. The keyboard keys are kind of small in size, but you can easily type on this 5-inch display, but you do not have continuous input enabled by default. You can always enable it, or you can install third-party application in case you would like to do continuous input or swipe to type onto this phone. You can easily type on this device. In case you face any issues, you can always type in the landscape mode as well. Let's take a look over the settings, and for that we will open the notification center. This is how the notification center look like. We do have support for automatic brightness on this device, and again brightness can also be adjusted as per the environment in which you are. For example, if you are outdoors, you can control the brightness automatically. We do have support for software updates on this device. As you can see, you can get software updates, and this device may get Lollipop as well, and this is some information which we have just got from the company. This may get Lollipop, so in case you plan to buy this phone and you want Lollipop, then you will have a chance to get it. We have Android 4.4.4 KitKat on this device. Again, not Lollipop preloaded, but that will be there on this device as per the information which we have got. We have 16 GB of internal storage on this device, out of which 4.41 GB is already being used by the system, and the available amount of storage which you will get on the first boot is going to be 9.78 GB. And you also have support for SD card. Although you cannot install applications on the SD card, you also have power saving option, and you do have support for ultra power saving mode as well onto this phone, which is a very good thing. So ultra power saving mode is supported, and it is hidden inside the power settings. When it comes to some of the settings, we do have support for GPS navigation. You can use GPS navigation on this device, and you also have support for hotspot. So you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot onto this device. You have support for USB tethering, and Bluetooth tethering is also supported. Let's take a look over the camera performance, and for that we will launch the camera and show you what all it can actually give you from the rear camera as well as from the front camera. And we are going to take the photo of this iPhone 6 which I have, and let me see how does it reproduce these photos. We are going to take these photos from the rear camera as well as from the front camera, and we will see how well it actually take the photo even in this kind of a scenario where we have where we do not have much amount of light, but again this is artificial light falling on these subjects. So we have the rear camera photo taken. Let me just take a front camera selfie as well, and you can take a photo like this. So it will detect your palm and take the photo. So we have taken both of these photos. This is how the front camera selfie look like. Again, the front camera selfie has came out to be slightly blur because I was moving. I will take this photo again, but let me just show you the one which has been taken with rear camera. So rear camera has produced a very good photo, I would say, in terms of colors as well as in terms of details. This photo is looking very nice. So you just need to hold the camera stable and you will get very good photos on this device. Let me just take a photo again from the front camera. So we have taken the photo this time and I was still, and the device was also still, and this time the photo has came out to be pretty good, I would say. So in terms of clarity and in terms of details, it is looking very nice, and front camera and the rear camera, both of these cameras are doing a pretty good job. Let's take a look over the application scenario. Again, we have 1.5 GB of RAM on this device, and we will find out how much of that is actually available to the user. So we have the application manager over there, and here we have all the running processes, and we will find out the current status of the RAM. So out of 1.5 GB of RAM, 886 MB of RAM is being used and 497 MB of RAM is free. So in case you are configuring this phone, you will get approximately 500 MB of RAM free, and you can actually run high definition games with this much amount of RAM, and the device is performing pretty nice in terms of the overall UI. The only thing which I can say about this device is the design is not very new. It is looking like any other old Samsung Galaxy Grand Series phone which you might have seen, but the overall form factor and the hardware inside is good enough. You have a 1.2 GHz processor inside, which is Snapdragon 410, and you have the same hardware on the Samsung Galaxy E7 as well. So in case you are considering these two phones, if you want a bigger display, you can go for the Samsung Galaxy E7. If you want the device to be handy enough, you can go for this one, which is going to give you 5-inch display, which is not too small. Again, if you want 2 GB of RAM, you can go for the E7. If you want a bigger camera, 13 megapixel camera rather than 8 megapixel camera, you can go for E7. Again, there is a price difference, but you can always select this one as well, which looks very nice for the price. And do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.